What's good? What's good? This your boy DJ Cree back with another video, man. Your boy DL Hughley has semi crashed out, man. I love DL Hughley, but he's kind of upset at Katt Williams and Shannon Sharp for going hard on all his comedian friends, his comedian buddies. But we're gonna take a look at this clip and I will come back with my commentary, man, because I got a lot to say.
Any truth that you refused to do Club Shay Shay?
Yes,
Was there a reason behind that?
because I think that, and I've said this openly, I think that the reason that many of those men went on that show is because Skip shit on him. Skip shit on Shannon in a way that made most black men go, fuck that, we're going to make sure this brother. But then those very men were now all of a sudden the subject of ridicule. And then an art form I loved was trotted out week after week because it was in vogue. Mm-hmm. And Shay Shay is a great platform, but it ain't the arbiter of truth. I ain't never known a club where they told the truth at. Like, I ain't never known one club. Like, it ain't a bench, it ain't a Bible. It became a thing where it was this arbiter of all that was wrong. Now, I know everyone. I love Katt. I think Katt is an andre. I think he's one of the most talented human beings I've ever seen. I know Sid and Skip and Sid and Steve. I know Earthquake. I know all those men. And though I have a decidedly different experience with them. But I thought I thought in terms of my perspective of Club Shay Shay in its initial iteration, it's an art form I loved that now was being trotted out and splayed out, and I thought it was misrepresented. Like, it would be like somebody telling you how shitty basketball was. You know, I love this art form. Mm-hmm. It took me from places that I never thought I would go to sitting in front of kings and queens. So I have a different perspective of it, and I thought that to me was something that I just, that's why I draw the line at, for me. Respect. You can do whatever you want.
Respect.
When you called me, I came right. I didn't.
Away. I was surprised. I was like, I hit him. He said, yeah, right away. I was
People like,
okay.
well, why you fuck with black? I fuck with black because I like them. I'm going to fuck with, I'm never going to explain to somebody or justify somebody why I do anything. I do what I want to do. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to tell you, where you going? Nigga, when my father, they asked you ever ask your father where you going? Nigga, to see a man about a dog.
I wish I would.
That was the famous line right there. I've seen a man
or a horse,
dog.
and we never got none of them.
Right.
But to me, there are things that I spark to agree with, like or dislike. I don't know. I think that what he's doing, he was actually my favorite football player. But I think the iteration of that, the way that came about, and the harm I saw it caused people I love, and an art form I love, made me go, you know what? That's not a thing I need to do.
I know comedy, like sports, has always been a competitive space, but now I feel like there's more beef.
But that's not listen. The Kings of Comedy was at one point was the greatest tour that ever existed. We used to have a clause. It was $1,000 for every minute you went off, right? Because you go to these union buildings and they have these hard outs. We never raised $1,000 because everybody respect everybody's time. It was that. I think Kings of Comedy was the birthplace of all of these things we now see. And it was an exercise of black men working in a cohesive way, all loving each other. Now, I'm not saying we didn't have problems. I'm not saying people didn't argue.
Right.
But I am saying that it did so much that was transformative and so much that was good. And to see it reduced to this was a little bit too much for me.
All right, man. I just hate to blast DL Hughley. So I'm gonna put respect on All the Smoke podcast, and I'm gonna put respect on DL Hughley. Y'all, I love DL Hughley. You know what I'm saying? For the things he say, for the way he says them, and all that. All right. First problem is you talking all this unity and black stuff, but you on Vlad TV, one of the most divisive, one of the most police, one of the most crazy, disrespectful people. Vlad TV has disrespected more black men, athletes, entertainers than Club Shay Shay has ever done. Like I hate to be one of the YouTubers that go off like this, but I'm gonna have to do it today. And I respect DL Hughley. But that's no excuse, dog. If you gonna be 100, be 100, bro. Like Katt Williams was responding to the things that these people were saying about him on the Club Shay Shay platform. And to give Shannon Sharp credit, he was like, wait, hold on, man. You mean to tell me blip, 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 blip? You know how he get. He wasn't really egging things on. He was just asking questions and people were going. To blame all this on Katt Williams and Club Shay Shay is irresponsible, bruh. Of course, everybody was crowding around Shannon Sharp. We wanted Shannon Sharp to win. I agree with that 100%. But you got to hold your friends accountable for the things that they said and they've done in the process of building their careers and coming up. Y'all know the people that y'all shitted on. Y'all know the people that y'all like put to the side. Some people hold that. Some people never forget the way they were treated when they were coming up. Y'all just didn't figure out that Katt Williams was going to be as successful as he did. And sometimes, yeah, you never know. But you got to hold your friends accountable, my dog. I love DL Hughley, but you got to hold your friends accountable for the BS they do. Period, point blank. Like I could have respected if he would have said, you know, Katt Williams said some stupid stuff about my friends, but also my friends were wrong in some of the stuff they did and said as the years went on. I'm sure you know what they were saying behind closed doors. Like let's not pretend. I don't think nobody would have this much animosity towards somebody if they didn't never do nothing to Katt Williams or never try to hold him back or even try to take a movie role or lie about a movie role. It was proven that old boy was lying about the movie role. It was proven. Ice Cube came out and said, nah, it was Katt's. Like, what are we doing here, y'all? DL Hughley, I like you. And you are one of the most important comedians / commentators about black people and black history, black everything. But y'all gotta be real. Come on, man. This is what the internet is for. It's for to tell your truth. And yes, you should go on Club Shay Shay to speak your truth. We ain't nobody's tripping. You know, your friends chose to speak the way they spoke. And if somebody else come on to speak their truth, you can't be mad at it. You just gotta be like, all right, that's what it is. Like, as black men, we have to show the people coming up from under us to be 100, to be truthful, to be. This would never happen if half these people didn't say the things that they said. They were saying the bull. You know, now with Katt Williams going off on other people then just for no reason, you know, that's another story. You know, that's him being, you know, funny, but at the same time entertaining us. It's almost like potting. You know, if you listen to a lot of podcasts, sometimes the stuff they say don't really be all that true. You know, but it's entertainment, dog. Yeah, you know the entertainment piece of what Katt was doing, and you know the real part of what Katt was doing. So it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango, man. And I love you, DL Hughley, but you dead wrong for this one, dog. You dead wrong. You are for black people, and I will continue watching you and stuff. But man, stop this, dog. Like, we have proof of interviews, of jokes, of that. Like, we can go back now and track what people say. This ain't back in the day where it's he say, she say still. You just on the radio kicking the shit. You know what I'm saying? This is real. This is a different time and era where being 100 with what you say and what you think is the best way forward to be looked at as a real person. The reason why everybody behind Katt, because he stood on what he said. And he didn't have all the proof, but he had a lot of proof. And a lot of things he said came to fruition. Whether it meant to be or it wasn't meant to be or whatever, man. Come on, man. Let's get off that, man. Let's get off that. Let's be 100% real, dog. I know D.L. Hughley, you probably a little older than me. Well, not a little, a lot older than me. And in that era, you could say things that weren't positively correct. But you can stand by your friends, but you got to stand corrected, though. This is whack. This is whack. And you next to Vlad, dog. Vlad had disrespected way more people, way more black people than Katt Williams or Shannon Sharp combined, and caused people to go to jail and cause all kind of other chaos. They use Vlad TV interviews as evidence in cases, dog. What are we talking about? Much respect to you, D.L. Hughley, but you're wrong for this. And shout out to all the Smoke Podcast, man. Love y'all. Man, what do y'all think about this? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More content is on the way. Peace.